Alright folks, Pitching Ace 88, and we are back from Criminal Case on Facebook, case number 33 of Ivywood Hills in Pacific Bay. Let's head on to the Wild Wild West. Oh, or should I say Wild Wild Death. Hey there Ace, remember Horace Foster from our last case? The movie producer we suspect of killing that Glass Princess actress? He gave us passes to the Abbott Ball and Sons Studios to see how a movie is made. His latest production is a western, The Ornery Die Last. I really love westerns. I grew up on them. The world is so simple in that type of movie. You know who the good guys are and who the bad guys are. So what do you say, Ace? Ready to head into the Wild Wild West? I am ready. Ooh. Nice. I love the color scheme. Ooh. Ooh, we got drawn and quartered. That's disgusting. Ugh, poor guy. Umbrella guitar. Not too shabby. Found everything fairly quickly. Wow, I cannot believe this. Horace Foster has been dismembered. Oh, who could have done this to him? Roxy's gonna have a field day with this. At least you found the victim's briefcase. There's Horace written on it. Go ahead. I know you're just dying to dig in. What's wrong with this torn up photo? Was it used in the movie or something? Anyways, you'll piece it back together as always, I'm sure. There goes our chance at showbiz, huh? Back to the dirtbag world of murder. I don't think we were ever gonna be in movies. It'd be cool if we were. But anyways, guys, as always, I gotta grab a whole bunch of stars. So let me grab some stars. I'm gonna be back here, and then we're gonna examine some of the victim stuff. So this has been Pitching Ace 88. Au revoir. Alright, folks, we're back. Let's go to the forensic kit and search through some stuff. Huh. Well, you're outdoing yourself already, Ace. Come on. You don't know who the woman on the picture is? She's a Mexican wrestler. That's why she has the mask. Luz Lucha, also known as La Calavera. That's Spanish for skull. Her aerial wrestling style is amazing. So I watch a little wrestling now and again. It's not a crime. I love wrestling, and Luz Lucha in particular. Anyway, back to the photo. Well spotted, Ace. Looks like an autograph to Horace Foster. Luz Lucha called him her biggest fan. Horace probably was her biggest fan. Literally. Sorry, Ace. I'll get my head in the game. If Miss Lucha knew our victim, we need to talk to her. Whoa. That's probably a clue. Let's examine the briefcase, though, before we do that. If you guys could like and comment down below, appreciate it very much. Ooh. Nice. Alright, so you found a bunch of playing cards in the victim's briefcase. I'm not sure what you're trying to prove with this, Ace. That our victim was a player? You think these cards didn't belong to the victim? Honestly, sometimes I just think you're bluffing. Alright, we'll send these cards to Boy Wonder Russell and see what he says. Interesting. I'll bet you they're trick cards or something. It's pretty strong. Hey, handsome, want me to sign something for you? With pleasure, Miss Lucha. My name's Frank. Frank. Well, sorry, Marshal Ace. Miss Lucha, we wanted to ask about the autograph you signed for Horace Foster. We found it near his body, as in dead body. Horace was murdered? Yeah, we never heard of anyone dismembering themselves. How did you meet him? Were you working on the Western doing stunts or something? No, hombre, we met at a restaurant. Horace came over to my table and said he was a fan of mine, that he loved Mexican wrestling. He said he wanted to develop a film project for me, but I guess that will never happen now. Even though she's a wrestler, I just don't see Luz Lucha going after Horace Foster. Besides, she said he was her fan. But you're right, Ace. We don't know all that much about our victim. His address is on file. What do you say we go looking around his mansion? Sounds like a fantastic plan. Quite honestly, I would like to actually revisit the crime scene, but I know we gotta wait till chapter 3 to do that. Oh, that's kind of a fun outfit. She got festive. Whoa. Alright, so we got cape, necktie should be right here, target, TV, faded paper, and the safe. Both clues, figures. Love getting all that experience, man. Slowly getting up there on levels. Hey, did our victim have class or what? I mean, look at that cowboy statue. It's huge. I know, we have a job to do. Well, what have you found then? Safe, huh? You can learn a lot about a victim by what they choose to stash away. No doubt you can crack the code. You also found an accounting document addressed to the victim from Abital and Son Studios. Be still, I'm beating my heart. Alright, point taken. Something was written on it, but it's faded. Have at it, Ace. You'll uncover all the information we need, I'm sure. Interesting. What numbers we got here? Oh, no, I guess not all numbers. There we go. Perfect. Wow, that's some fancy jewelry you found in the victim's safe. Wouldn't Horace Foster have more in his safe than just his jewelry? Plus, it looks like a unique piece. Unique jewelry usually has a unique story to go with it. Good call, Ace. You can run the jewelry against the register and find out more about it. I can? Okay, did not know I could do that. Oops, this one. Oh, those look very similar. Nope, we want the circle with a, like almost like a horseshoe. Ooh. That jewelry found in Horace's safe is registered to a certain Eva Grant. The file says she's an actress. Her most recent job is listed as the female lead in Horace's latest production. I don't know about you, Ace, but I'm sure I'd like to know what her jewelry was doing at the victim's house. Let's go have a chat with Miss Grant. She doesn't have any scars on her, apparently. If that's even a clue. That could easily not be a clue. But when you play this game, man, you look for every little detail about someone. So who sent the accounting document we found in the victim's mansion? You don't know? Well, don't worry, Ace. There's a first time for everything. Oh wait, you don't know because no one signed it. But you did find a message. Horace Foster, you're in big trouble. Horace must have done something really, really bad to tick off an accountant. Let's get this to Hannah. I bet she can track down who sent the message. Yeah, we just gotta look for his accountant, is my guess. Horace gave that pendant to me for my 22nd birthday. Horace was always rescuing strays, and I was one of them. When he discovered me, I was sleeping in my car. He gave me a new life. He was like a father to me. He even gave me the lead female role in his latest production. Excuse me for interrupting your eulogy, but if Horace gave you the pendant, why was it in his safe? The pendant fell off at a party, and I spent hours looking for it. When I found it, I decided it would be safer in Horace's care. Oh, poor Horace. How can the show go on without him? I think I'll have no problem with that. Anyways, guys, gonna wait about probably 3 hours. See you guys all in a little bit. This has been Pitching Ace 88. Au revoir. Alright, folks, Pitching Ace 88. Let's wrap up Chapter 1. Hey, Ace, way to go finding those playing cards in the victim's briefcase. The 4 cards you found signify the dead man's hand. They're what the infamous gunfighter Wild Bill Hickok was holding when he was shot during a poker game in 1876. These cards are often used in westerns to foreshadow death. However, there's no trace of this type of foreshadowing in the ornery guy's last script. That said, poker's players get a chill down their spines when this configuration comes up. Why the heck would anyone walk around with these 4 cards in their briefcase? Exactly. Given the victim's current state, these cards have to have been a message from the killer, and that killer knows their poker. So whoever killed Horace Forster plays poker. Well, here's hoping we get a full house of suspects, says. Well, to be fair, we are probably going to get 5 suspects, so. Alright, let's use some instant stuff on us to speed this up for you guys. So Frank, were you afraid of the big bad accountants? I've never done too well with people who manage money. Why to look at the victim's accounts, notice that he was transferring money into his personal accounts from an account assigned to Avidal and Sons Studios. So now we know what the "you're in big trouble" refers to, but did you figure out who sent the message to our victim? Well, of course. Leo Brooks is the head accountant at the studio, and he was responsible for the budget of Horace's films. We're on the same track, Ace. Let's go talk to this Leo guy. Yep, let's definitely talk to him. But first... yeah, let's talk to him, actually. How could I say this, Marshal Ace? Horace Foster was always problematic about understanding the studio's budgetary constraints. He was spending the studio's money on things that were totally unrelated to his film. Renting a 130-foot party yacht comes to mind. So you threatened him. What exactly did you mean by big trouble, Mr. Brooks? Well, money's gone missing is big enough trouble on its own. That message was just my way of warning Horace to halt his expenditures. I'm in charge of his budget for the ornery die last. It's my job online when the studio executives start looking for someone to blame. Ooh, that could be a problem. Alright, I'm gonna wait a minute and 40 seconds for this to speed up. Alright. Well, I can tell you guys you're chomping at the bit for more information, but you need to rein in your enthusiasm. Sorry about the horsing around, Ace, but your movie producer was ripped apart by a horse. This qualifies as the most unconventional murder weapon I've ever come across. Do you mean Horace Foster was still alive when it happened? Fortunately, yes, but he was drugged. The toxicology report showed both whiskey and ketamine in his system. The killer wanted Mr. Foster really drowsy in order to tie him up. In addition, there was bruising shaped like shoe prints along the victim's ribs, and they showed that the killer wears cowboy boots. Wow, that's really going to narrow down the pool of suspects on a Western movie set. Thanks, Roxy. You're absolutely right, Ace. The killer who wears cowboy boots is evidence and needs to be treated as such. Yeah, it's like in Braveheart. Thanks for being willing to recap at the studio, Ace. Gives me a thrill to pretend I'm in a Western. But the murder we're solving is downright medieval. I'm still having a hard time believing someone tied Horace Foster to horses and quartered him. So far, Leo Brooks is the only suspect we've met who seems upset enough at Horace to have killed him. He said his job was at stake due to Horace's spending. I don't believe for a second that Luz Lucha would have done it. She said Horace was a big fan of hers. I'm more suspicious of Eva Grant. She said he was like a father to her, but I seriously doubt he thought of her as a daughter considering the jewelry he gave her. What the heck was that? Good old Western brawl. Oh, snaps. We're going to find that out in Chapter 2. Hope you guys all enjoyed Chapter 1. Make sure to like and comment, and I'll see you guys in the next part. This has been Pitching Ace 88. Over and out.